are the three most important things that someone should do if they want to make good content, high quality?
Pre-production is one of the most, arguably the most important things. That's the writing, the researching, the, understanding what is the content itself. From there, the structure of the content, and that's where I gotta go into storytelling, is how are we laying out this information or this idea and strategically kind of putting it out there. And one of the most important things with that is what's called a hook, which is that first sentence you say, that first image that pops up, that very first that first words that you're delivering. That is so important because you kind of live and die by that opening.
What do you recommend for a good hook? How can someone make a good hook to draw people into their video?
There's a million good hooks. There's not one hook that's the right or wrong. What I would do is I would go look at go research platforms and look at your niche, whatever niche that might be, and see what are other people using as good hooks. So, look at what videos are getting over 1 million views, 5 million views, or, that are outliers. Okay, great. All their content gets, 500 views, and this one video got 500,000 views. Well, what was that? And that's the easy cheat code to find what are good hooks, is go look at your niche and go look at what are the other videos that are doing well. Don't copy the video, but understand what worked in that. For example, my brother's a singer-songwriter, and the other way to find out good hooks is you just do it. You just start going, bang, bang. You just put out more and more content. And he'd been working on content for over 2 years now, being consistent, putting it out. And literally just 2 days ago, he had a video that hit 5 million views in 48 hours. And we then dissected. He's like, oh, it's because this. I'm like, no. It's the structure in which you're doing it. It was like the 4 stages of my wife falling asleep to a movie. That right there is the hook. 4 stages. And so it was like, it's not the falling asleep. It's the 4 stages and 2, something relatable. So it's like the 4, it could be the 5 stages of my wife on a road trip, right? That's another hook, but it's using the same structure of the hook, which is blank number of steps for this relatable thing.
How can you maintain your originality while still learning from other people?
I mean, anything you do is going to be you. Even if the best way to learn, in my opinion, is to duplicate, especially coming from being an artist. You see constantly, like if you go to museums, you see fine artists literally copying the masters in the museums. And I'm a big believer in, if you duplicate enough, you go, oh, okay, I've understood, how do I do this? And then you can start putting your own twist on it, right? So which ties in perfectly with what we were just talking about, which is you go, okay, great, that was their hook. Why did that do well? What's my little spin to that? How can I make this slightly different? Ooh, can I change this? Can I change that? And then, if you put kind of 4 videos together, boom, it's an original video.